Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Right, to the final question of this paper. Q is the point n minus 4, R is the point minus 18, and S is the point 32. The length QR is 13 units. Find the two possible values of n. The length is given. That means we use the formula of the length. X1 minus x2 square plus the difference of the y square. Okay. Q and R. So let me write that down first. And R minus 18. That's my x1, y1, x2, y2. So finding the length equals to the square root of n minus 1 square plus minus 4 minus 8 square, and this is equals to 13. Simplify it. 8 plus 1 square plus negative 12 square equals to 13. I think I'm gonna square both sides. I'm gonna square both sides so the square root is gone for this side, and I'm gonna simplify. This one becomes 144, and then the other side is 13 square, so I have n plus 1 square plus 144 equals to 169. Expand this, so x squared plus 2n plus 1 plus 144 minus 169, both sides as okay, both sides simplified. So simplified everything. I would get n squared minus 2n minus 24 equals to minus 169 both sides. What I got is a quadratic equation which n squared minus 24, so that's n 24, 6 and 4 minus 6 4 minus 6n 4n minus 6n plus 4n equals to negative 2n, which is the same as that one. That means the factors are n minus 6 and n. Put positive there to indicate that it's positive. That means either n minus 6 equal to 0. That means what we can do to solve this one is, if we divide both sides with n minus 6, so n minus 6, so n plus 4 equal to 0, n equals to minus 4, or we can divide both sides with n plus 4, so that means n minus 6 equals to 0, so n equal to 6. So your option of values of n equal to minus 4 and n equals to 6. RST is a straight line, and RS is to RT is equals to 2:5. When it comes like this, then vectors comes into place. Okay, find the coordinates of t. So what we have is, we have RS is so what we have is this, which can be written as well as could be written as fraction like that. Okay. Another way would be 5rs equals to 2rt. Now, what are our options to do this one? We have r coordinates of r is -1, 8. S is 3, 2. We don't know t, so we put t as x, y. From here, we can get the position vector of r as -1, 8. Position vector of OS is 3, 2. And position vector of t is OT is x, y. And this one we can put it in vector form so it remains consistent. Now, with this, we can find RS. RS is OS minus OR. Okay. R will be the opposite direction. Replacing that with the column vector, you get RS as 4 minus 6. Now you do the same thing with RT, because that's the RT. RT would be OT minus OR. So OT is XY minus OR is -1, 8. And that gives you x plus 1 and y minus 8. We'll just leave it like that. Now, what happened is I can, so for this expression, put down here, we have the expression RS, which is 4 minus 6. And then we have the expression RT, which is x plus 1, y minus 8. So what we get in equation, we can simplify this one first so it's easier. Okay. We can simplify this one as well. Multiply it with the whole thing. 2x plus 1 and then 2y minus 8. Okay, so what we get is actually an equation. So we have 20 and 2x plus 1, and then we have another one minus 30 equivalent to 2y minus 8. 20 equals to 2x plus 2. That's 18 equals to 2x. So that means x is equals to 9. And this one would be minus 30 equals to 2y minus 16. 8, 16 both. 8, 16 both sides. That means and then divide both sides by 2. So your x is equals to 9. Your y is equals to minus 7. That would be the coordinates of t. Last one for this question. Find the equation of perpendicular bisector. To find the equation, you need to have the gradient, and you need to have one coordinate that you will substitute into the equation to get the value of C. To find gradient, you need to find the gradient of RS first. So coordinate of R is -1, 8. coordinate of S is 3, 2. So the gradient of RS is 8 minus 2, difference of Y, difference of X. Simplify this one and you get minus 3 over 2. You can use your calculator. That means, therefore, the perpendicular gradient is negative reciprocal. So you take the reciprocal, minus becomes positive in this case. And then you need to have the coordinate. So that's the perpendicular part. Now the bisector part, that means you need to find the midpoint. The point that we need to find is actually the midpoint. So finding the midpoint of R and S, of RS would be minus 1, the X add together divided by 2, and the Y add together divided by 2, and simplified. Use your calculator to do your calculation, you get 1, 5. So you've got the gradient and you've got the and you've got the coordinates. So put that into the equation. Okay, gradient is 2 over 3, and then the coordinates 1, 5. What we can get is that's your X and that's your Y. So your Y is 5, M is 2/3, your X is 1. Use your calculator and then simplify it. Your C is equals to 13 over 3. That means your equation becomes Y is equals to 2 over 3x plus 13 over 3.